Hello.
Hello.
I'm Dan Mashak. I'm president of Virginia Tech chapter of the Institute of Industrial Engineers.
I'm Alex Lay. I'm president of Alpha Phi News.
And my name is Dominic Brewer. I am the coordinator of the ISE Ambassador Program this year.
Alex, Dominic, and I would like to share with you a little bit about what industrial and systems engineering means to us. The past year, 3 videos have been made that we would like to share with you. I'm sorry to report that none of these are going to be a rap video, as you may have seen 2 years ago, but I assure you they will still be entertaining. The first is a recruitment video for the Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering.
Doing the lights, is that? We'll just make it work. It's always with technology.
Right there.
I guess we can work here.
A little bit.
Come on, we can turn it off. We can have it closing.
So the ambassadors can use that as a recruitment tool to get even more bright young minds here in the department. I would now like to tell you a little bit about my experience as a student in ISE and as an officer in the Institute of Industrial Engineers. I joined IIE about this time 3 years ago. This year I've had the opportunity to lead a great group of officers and build on the tradition of IIE. Memorable events include the Christmas Social, many intramural sports, an IIE conference at NC State, the Constructive Curriculum Review, hosted by my good friend Chris Olson. I have had the pleasure to work with many of the ISE faculty and staff and coordinate with the APM ambassadors. The experiences I've had in IIE and as a student at ISE have given me an education that I feel is really second to none. The great thing about IIE is that we open up our doors to every student in the ISE department. We serve not only as a professional organization, but also as a great venue for underclassmen to join in activities with upperclassmen and build their network of friends. This year, we have seen a surge in involvement from sophomores, a great testament to the potential of our young students. A strong sense of community is one of the defining qualities of ISE. It is a great feeling to be able to walk down the hallways and say hello to almost everyone in your year and many others in different years of school. As our department grows, I am confident that IIE will have a role to play in keeping this a tight-knit community among the students in the department. In 2 years, Virginia Tech will be hosting the Regional IIE Conference, where IIE students across our Mid-Atlantic region will be able to meet with each other, discuss ideas, meet new friends, and have fun. I challenge the hosting students to show other schools what the Virginia Tech ISE community means, and welcome them as readily as we do our own students. Finally, the Spring Fling, a great annual tradition, is this Sunday at 4 p.m. It is a great example of community at Virginia Tech. It's planned by the ISE student organizations. And if you're in town, I expect you all to be there. So this is an invitation. So we'll be celebrating the end of the academic year. So thank you, and now the next portion of our presentation will be bloopers from the recruitment video.
Ready? He just told me we weren't filming before. No, we weren't. No, we weren't.
Okay, so
think what makes our department different is that we focus on breadth instead of width.
ISC, which is all about managing resources efficiently and being sustainable. In today's competitive world,
Okay, just take 5 seconds, can you put it and do it again? Now I'm a senior, and I'm sure I've made the wrong.
I didn't even shave today. Oh god. Thank you.
It's my position to,
You're almost there. You're close. Good deal. You can just do it in the dark.
So I've been a part of Alpha Phi Mu for the past 2.5 years, and last year I was actually the member at large, probably the largest there is. And so this year I had the opportunity to be the president of Alpha Phi Mu, and I really got to see how willing and able everyone was to help do what my vision, and put that ahead. And we had officers, they were all outstanding. They all helped to put on events. We had professors and pizza for members, so they could teach like professors and students could learn from each other and learn about their research and everything. And we also had Upward Bound, which was we initiated involvement every month. We sent people to tutor middle and high school students. And we also went on a plant tour at Volvo this year. And that was something unique. We hadn't done that for a number of years. And actually today we were able to receive the SEC Society Award for the year. And also I want to talk about, so I think that it's going to be a good year next year for Alpha Phi Mu, with our president next year, Ali Reedy, and she'll push the vision ahead and have more member involvement and more involvement with ISC. And also, I wanted to talk about my experiences for ISC and what it's meant for me. It's definitely been my highlight of my undergraduate career. I think just everyone is fantastic, from the teachers who always want you to succeed, and the community, the sense of community. It's unique and it's something you can't measure. And I think that's something that, even though we've had so many awards, that's something else that I think tops everything. So thank you very much. Also, we made a video for you guys, and it's about people in the department and people outside of the department asking what ISC is to them.
Extraordinary accomplishment was here that we actually got this video done in less than a week, because we got late notice saying, hey, we want the video, so we just did that. But yeah, I will try to sum it up now, what these young fellows here said. And Virginia Tech is a really unique place. And this is because whoever comes here, you can find your personal niche, your personal fit. Whether you like music, whether you like art, whether you like football, or like me, not American football, but just football, you can find your personal fit. So this is Virginia Tech. Let's look at the subset from the Venn diagram, being nerdy here. The small thing, that's ISE, the ISE department. And to really know how unique the ISE department here at Virginia Tech is, you really need to look at other places, other majors, other departments. So since I'm also an ISE major, I can't really say, oh, this is what I do and this is different, but whenever I talk to my friends, then I see, when I tell them those are the kind of community things that we do, the socials, the departmental relay team that we have, I see that my friends don't have that kind of engagement and involvement in their department. They might not have the opportunity, or they don't have that kind of drive. Maybe they don't have that kind of passion. So why is the ISE department the way it is? Why do professors know students' names and greet you in the hallway? Why can you call Joyce over there your second mother? Or why have freshmen finally caught on and seen that ISE is really the hidden champion, and in result of that, the enrollment has gone up basically exponentially, as Dr. Taylor said? Well, all this is because what I believe is the ISE family, the ISE culture. And this has been shaped really purposefully, as Dr. Van Eycken said in the recruitment video, over the several past years. And a little contribution to this was the ISE ambassadors. And I was fortunate enough to lead this group this past year. And these young ladies and gentlemen have done an extraordinary job and really worked hard this past year, and are still doing that hopefully next year, because they've created events that are becoming a tradition, like the International Night. They've had the Relay Royale Night. They've done the alumni newsletter, or the ISE recruitment video that you've just seen. So I don't know many other people in other majors that would be so passionate about their major to spend their spare time to create such a video. Well, this is part of the equation, the students in ISE. Another part, I believe, is the faculty. And when you are a student in ISE, then you might not really realize this going to class every day, that the faculty here at Virginia Tech in ISE is actually world class. And they're always at the forefront of teaching excellence, which you can see by receiving the Exemplary Department Award, as well as creating innovative research. And this can be seen by just looking at the numbers, being number 3 in the grad school nationwide. Another part is the staff. And I know they've really worked hard. I don't know Rhonda, I think she's behind the column over there, I can't see her. But she and other staff members were really busy this past week, because they had to print out all the posters for the senior symposium, which is tomorrow. So they've done a fantastic job of doing that in time. Then the last but not least, of course, part, which is probably the least visible part for students, which is really one entity in the ISE department, which has been the backbone, the one that's tying all the knots together in the background. That's the advisory board. And I got to see that as being part of the ISE ambassadors and working with the advisory board, doing the alumni newsletter, for example. So the advisory board is helping the department in strategic changes and challenges, of course, as well as making helpful suggestions and guidance in the curriculum. And a lot of students might not be aware of this. So whenever the advisory board, which is actively in industry, sees there have to be some IE skills that current graduates from ISE don't have, they can make that suggestion to change the curriculum. Another part, lastly, is that they are very instrumental in providing undergraduate and graduate scholarships, which I'd like to mention, as well as the fellowships and endowed professorships. So without that, the students here wouldn't have such an ease in their academic experience. So I believe, talking for Dan and Alex here, and also most of the other students, if not all, that we can say that we are really proud to be graduating from such an outstanding department. Thank you.